Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Phasmophobia. Today I think I'm going to do some more Insanity mode runs. I think I'm going to start on Grafton, because I like Grafton. I feel like Grafton is vastly superior to Bleasdale. Just because it's like a not crazy huge map. Actually, is there actually that much of a room difference? Yeah, 13 rooms versus 16 rooms, 2 floors versus 3. Bleasdale just feels way bigger to me. Yep, so I'm going to start on Grafton, then work my way around. I'm not sure what map we'll do next. So, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the game. Right, we're hunting Bradley Whites. We need to smudge them, get a low sandy, and find evidence of EMF reader. I'd say those are all pretty doable. Sandy one will be a little bit of pain, especially since I just chugged a pill, because there are no cursed objects in Sandy mode. I've been thinking about maybe making custom in Sandy mode that's got the screens. Ooh, that's nice. Just because it's something that... It's the only thing about Insanity mode I don't really like. Hold up. Heard a noise very nearby. Maybe it was in that room after all. It's like a can getting thrown, I think. No breaker in here. I think it might be a living room ghost. It could be a Wraith Phantom Banshee situation too. Is the breaker on? It's not a Oni. So I'm pretty sure that was airball. Could be wrong. So I think a normal ghost event can do the whisper thing too, but pretty sure it's like most of the time if it's a whisper, it's airball. So I'll just mark that off right now. I think I'm gonna get a thermo, book, and a video camera. So I can lock down which room it's specifically in, or if it's not in any of these rooms. Should have like 85% sanity, so we'll be good for a while. It's 9.3 in here. Okay, so this is the ambient temperature. What about in here? 0.8? Okay, it's definitely in the living room. 0.9. Fuck, there's like a creak in my actual in real life room. Very irritating. That shit happens. Not seeing any Orbeez yet. Next step is obviously to cycle in all the things. Don't know if there's that many things for a ghost to touch in this room. It might be one of the rooms where the UV rework will fix it, which will be nice. For those of you who did not tune in the UV rework, they're gonna make it where footsteps are an indicator of UV evidence. Can you talk? can eat. Okay. I'll just put this down even though it's unnecessary. We can do some ruling in/out. So it's Spirit Box Ghost. Let's see, is there anything? I'm gonna double check for Orbeez, but I think we can probably rule out Mimic. Because Orbeez are pretty visible. We would have seen them by now. Yep, not seeing any Orbeez. So it's not the Mimic. Dealing with the Spirit Wraith, Phantom, Poltergeist, Mare, Yokai, and Ryo twins. I think all of these are Spirit Box only ghosts. Or, not all of them are Spirit Box only ghosts, but there's no ghost here that has a non-Spirit Box lock-in. To elaborate, the Hantu, even if it had Spirit Box evidence, it couldn't be the ghost we're looking for because the Hantu is locked in and have freezing temps. When a ghost has a special ability related to the Spirit Box, it will be locked to have that. I think it's true of the Diogen. So how are we going to do these tests? I guess the first thing will be to do an Onryo and Wraith test. Figure we can do both of them at the same time, or at least get them set up. If we're dealing with a Moroi, we've been Moroi cursed as well, so that's another thing to bear in mind. In fact, I kind of want to have a smudge stick on at all times at this point. There's a guaranteed hiding spot in the kitchen, so as long as we can smudge, we'll be safe. Because if we are more cursed, then we're gonna be rapidly losing Sandy over time. It's making me a little bit paranoid. Guess I'll get a crucifix and set up a little camping spot in the kitchen. So that way it doesn't like on top of me while we wait for the Onryo or Moroi confirmation. And if we get lucky, we can see it walk through the salt. You know, we have time. I might as well get some more salt. Just get that rolling. I'll describe the Onryo test. So the Onryo has an ability where basically after it blows out the third candle, it hunts instantaneously. Okay, that's candle 1. So the Onryo trap is set. I say trap, it's hunt is set up. Once it blows out these 3 candles, don't airbomb. Fuck you. Damn it. Son of a bitch. think it might be a wraith. Hasn't stepped in the salt yet. Presumably it's like walking back to its room at this point. So I think we're just dealing with wraith. Can you give us a sign? For it to not be a wraith, it'd have to either like walk between the gaps of the salt, which I don't know if it can do, or walk around. Which would be pretty silly. I think we're dealing with a wraith. Yeah, it blew out a candle over there. Pretty sure it didn't go out naturally. I'm not 100% sure. Got one more candle to go. Also, I think we can safely say it's not a Moroi, because if it was a Moroi, we'd be at like 0% sanity right now. So let's say it's not a Moroi. It's probably a wraith. You just blow out the candle. It's not blowing out the candle. Oh, it's rocking the rocking chair. What a creepy little bastard. It's such a loud noise too, it's hilarious. Please just... Man, it's gotta be a wraith, right? So good at EMF. That was a normal blinking speed. Didn't touch any of the salt. This has got to be a wraith. I don't know why I'm even... concerned about it. I'm just gonna lock it in. Got more ghosts to hunt. It'd be so surprising if it wasn't. Yep.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
I'll go over its traits. The wraith doesn't interact with salt. It just walks over the salt, which is why I suspected it was a wraith when it did a ghost spin in my room and then didn't walk over the salt on the way back. Also has the ability to teleport on you. Gives EMF 2 when it does so, usually. I guess I could go to Ridgeview next. I like Ridgeview. That's basically it for the wraith traits, I think.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Alright, repel,
New intel.
low sandy, motion sensor.
Possibly harmless, but be careful out there.
Hunting Ann Ramirez. It's a normal nighttime. This is just like clear skies or whatever. Got 3 breaker locations that we're gonna need to get or check. I think it's easier to start with the basement ones because 66% of the time it's a basement breaker. At least I assume it's an even distribution. There we go. We've got in the basement Bricker. Now I just gotta listen for any noises. I think I heard something in the distance. Could have been in the garage. Not really seeing anything. No hiding spots in the garage either. It's probably upstairs, realistically speaking. I feel like 90% of the time in this map it's upstairs. Got a hiding spot there, which is cool. Are you in here? What's with this bear painting? What the hell? I never noticed that before. Alright, are you in here? This mannequin's not supposed to be in here, right? Right? That would be so weird. Does that mean it's in the basement? And it teleported the mannequin? I think that's like a thing. Is there... There might be mannequins in the garage too. Not quite sure. Can you give us a sign? Got a hiding spot down here at least, which is cool. Dude, don't tell me it was actually in the garage. I just missed it. Fuck, I think it actually is. Can you give me a sign? Okay, I'm just getting the thermo. This is bullshit. Also, I'm thinking about taking the pill as well. I can't remember all the spots where mannequin spawns in this map. Pretty sure it's the basement. Or, the garage, I mean, is one of them. This, boom. It's a very cheeky ghost. Was that me? Yeah, it was. 8.3 degrees, 6.7. It's like 10 degrees cooler. Yeah, it's this room. Okay, good to know. So I'll grab the EMF. Do a little Orby sweep while I'm here. Oh, it's written in the book. EMF 2. Now we can do a check. What are we facing? So, Spirit, Poltergeist, Mare, Revenant, Shade, Demon, Myling, Moroi, Deogen, Thay. We know it can't be a Moroi, can't be a Demon, I'm a Deogen. I want to say it's probably a Shade because it's so inactive, and I'm pretty sure Shades are supposed to be inactive. On a soft say, it's probably not a Demon because it's being inactive. It's all hell. Easiest way to tell, we do a hunt test, but unfortunately I've been topping myself off pretty good. So any other tests we can do? So Spirits, hunt test only, Poltergeist, hunt test, Mare, you can start flicking lights. Revenant, hunt test, Demon, hunt test, Meta, because it's like it hunts early. Shade, it's also kind of a hunt test. Myling, hunt test. Thay, hunt test. Yeah. These are all hunt testers. It is what it is. I'll do the Mare test for a while. And I'll describe what the Mare test is. So Mares have a special ability. When you turn on a light near a Mare, it will sometimes turn it off very rapidly after you turn it on. They also have an ability where they can my brain is melting. They also can't turn on lights for whatever reason. They are still in here, right? Yeah. So absolutely Shade. When they're in the dark, Mares have a hunt range of 60%. So that's another way to find them out. It's probably the most reliable way. Though again, screens kind of fuck that up. Or lack of screens, I guess. Which is what it is. Yeah, it's just not doing shit. This has gotta be a Shade. It's literally right on top of me and it's barely doing anything. The problem with the Mare test is that it's kind of a low percentage chance and it relies on the ghost being on top of you, basically. Those who do not know, the ghost has like a invisible ghost model that's just wandering around. It's like how it does its stuff. You know, I feel confident. This has got to be a Shade. Now it's a little bit early to call it this run, but like barely any activity, no ghost events. That's Shade behavior. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Allow me to just get a more active ghost to play against.
Welcome back.
Oh, what? Are you serious? A demon? It was a demon that did nothing and didn't hunt? I mean, we were above the 70% threshold, but the demon has an ability where it can just fucking hunt at any given time. Unbelievable. So I'll do Willow. I'll do another retreat. I guess I gave up too early. Fuck me, dude.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and we've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
I guess I just shouldn't have taught myself off as much. Still, that was ridiculous. The most recent demon I faced was like in Maple Lodge. And that one was doing ghost fence every like minute. I mean, that's just RNG for you. The reason I was so set on it being a shade was to know ghost events thing. It touched this door. It's no fingies. It's not an obake unless it's doing the obake trick. Did I turn on the breaker? Yeah. So it's in the same like zone, at least. Oh, that got me pretty bad. We know it's not a phantom, and it's definitely not a shade, at least. Yeah, shades aren't supposed to do ghost events when you're above like a certain sanity threshold. Let's see, so we're at, I want to say 95% sanity. Because we start at 75, we take a pill, which gives us 20, 95. We walked around for a bit, let's just say that's 5% sanity gone. Simplify the math, maybe 6. So we're at 90. The ghost vent would bring us to 80. So it's very possible that we could take 2 pills. I know, I'm feeling like risking it. No, we cannot take 2 pills. So I think that basically rules out the Oni. Because if it was an Oni, it would have done enough damage. It would have been like 15% at least, which would have brought us below threshold. What a good picture too. Holy fuck. It's not an Oni. The Oni special ability is that it does super ghost events. It has another ability where it blinks very rapidly during a hunt. I say very rapidly, it's, to be honest, it's just like barely more rapidly. It's hard to tell unless you're super honed in on it. So, okay, we got EMF 5. I think it touched that one door over there. No, it touched one of these 2 doors. Okay. So, dealing with Spirit Wraith, Jinn, Shade. It's probably not a Shade. Goryo, it can't be Goryo. Twins, Myling, Raiju, Obake, can't be an Obake. Why can't be these? Goryo only presents dots, it's forced dots. Obake, forced fingers. Shade, it did a ghost event early. So a lot of these are hunt testers. I think almost all of them are, except for the Wraith. Which is most easily tested with salt. If it ever turns off the breaker, we'll be able to know it's not a Jinn. Raiju can early hunt and it's very fast. So I'm thinking I should hold a smudgy, though we're probably at like 100% sandy basically. Just gonna grab some more salt. Then I guess we just wait in the dark. Try to get objectives as well. No, they're all hunt-based objectives, so we'll get like 2 of them. Right off the bat. Might be able to get all 3, but I kinda canned the perfect game when I went for the photo test. But to be fair, I don't want to go for a perfect game, basically. It'd be pretty lame if it was just another wraith, and we just figured it out by default. It's kinda already looking that direction, because it hasn't stepped on the 1 salt yet. If it's not a wraith, we'll be able to get a lot of freebie photos. Just flicked a light in the living room. Which door did you just touch? One of these 2? It's a wraith. Like, there's no way it's not. I'll get a motion sensor just to quadruple confirm. It would have to be the sneakiest ghost ever to tiptoe between the salts. I'm making a lot of extra trips because of the smudge in the back pocket, but I think it's worth the price. Alright, come on. Walk through the salt. Okay, it's in the car room. Okay, it just walked directly in front of me. That's a wraith. Easy peasy. Easiest ghost type in the game. Boom. It's a little sucky we won't be able to get a bunch of freebie photos from it.
Welcome back.
Easy peasy.
Ready for you.
Think I'll do one more on Willow Street House. So I want to prove myself not satisfied with just getting wins by default.
Alright, we're here. Let's look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting.
Looks like it's a windy day. I know I probably shouldn't necessarily take the pill at the start, but the prospects of getting like a instantaneous wraith hunt, Thay hunt, make me pretty paranoid. Pretty sure the Thay's hunt threshold, right when it's at its youngest, is 75%. Could have swore I heard a noise from the left. Maybe it's downstairs. Naked man. I think it's probably not downstairs. It's also not a phantom. I appreciate the long ghost vents. The ghost events where it lasts like 1 nanosecond, and it's super hard to get the photo, really pissed me off. I'm just gonna get a thermo, double check, because ghosts can teleport with ghost event. It's the weirdest trait that, or one of the weirder traits that's in the game, in my opinion. So it feels like they could just do like a roam or something. But still. Okay, just sweep all the rooms. Definitely not in here. Okay, looks like it's in the kitchen. It's a good thing I got my thermo. Do a quick Orby sweep. Okay, not seeing any Orbies. Now I'll just bring in a few evidence items. Probably book Dot's spirit box. So boom, boom, boom. Get that cooking. It'd be nice if more ghosts had forced presentings. Can you talk? Can you speak? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you close? Can you talk? Can you speak? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you close? Can you talk? Can you speak? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you close? Can you talk? Nope. Looks to me as though not a spirit box ghost, which I think instantly rules out the Moroi and Diogen. Check for Goryo dots real quick. We can always double check on that later. The only evidences left are writing and fingies. I guess I'll put in some salt. I'm going to double check the temperatures before I hard commit to placing the salt. Oh, are you serious? Where the fuck is it now? Oh, fuck, it must have teleported and then was just hanging out in that room for a bit. That is AIDS. Well, maybe it's in the garage. Oh, it's freezing. Okay. Well. Fuck. Okay, so let's see. It's not a Moroi. We could double check for Mimic. It's probably not a Shade. So we're dealing with Jin, Revenant, Demon, Yurei, Oni, Hantu, Onryo, Twins, Mimic. A little bit paranoid. Since it hit me with the ghost event, I'm pretty sure you still lose Sandy. Is there any tests we can do? Oh, it can be an Onryo. Guess we'll start moving into candles. Don't think our Sandy is super in the dumps, but... hiding spot over there. Get a candle lit up. I think worst case scenario we can hide back there too. It's like a guaranteed hiding spot, pretty sure. Right. Once it blows out one of the candles, we can just light it up again, which would be nice. It's a lot of hunt test ghosts. Fuck me, dude. Pretty sure I bumped into it. We should be at like 50% sandy now. Kinda want to take a pill so I can do a proper Unrio test. So I will. It's a little bit irritating. Alright, we've got a little safe zone. I'll light this other candle. Might as well take the freebie photos as well. Now we wait. Once we see these two candles be blown out, then we'll know it's not an Unrio. There's candle 2 out of 3. So now it just needs to walk over and do that one. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Once it blows out that candle, then I'll feel a little more comfortable. Okay. Unless a candle went out naturally, I think that completely just rules out the Unrio. Let me double check for Orbeez real quick. It's still in here, right? Yeah, it is. Got the freezing breath. Yeah, I'm not seeing any Orbeez. I'll light one more candle just to double check. So maybe one of the candles blew out naturally. I'll temporarily rule that out. Mimic we can rule out. I kind of want to soft rule out the Oni as well. Because it hit us with like 2 or 3 ghost events, but didn't hunt yet. Sort of indicates to me that we were above 50% sandy. I mean, it could have just not hunted, you know. We have a sandy objective? We do not. If we were hit with the Oni, it would have been... I mean, we'd probably still be in hunting range. Could be a demon, but the chances of that are lowering over time as well, because probably under 70% sandy. It's not blowing out the candle. Nope, there we go. No instantaneous hunt. It's for sure not. Where's my normal flashlight? I'm gonna bump into it just so we can get a hunt going without being in the dark forever. Should be pretty low on Sandy now. So now we wait. A little bit uncool. We're definitely within hunting range now. There's no question about it. It's hit us with 2 back-to-back ghost events. Probably dealing with like a really active Jinn or Revenant. Kind of want to say it's definitely not a demon. Not hearing any twin interactions either, but I might have just not been paying attention. Has he gotten a hunt any time of day? Let's say it's not a demon. Don't know what my exit strategy is if it's like a Jinn. Are you serious? It's still not hunting? That's so fucked up. There's no way we're at above 50% Sandy. Hold up, maybe it is the twins. Just try to do like 2 things. Touch the breaker and threw a cup at basically the same time. Guess a normal interaction. Just throwing an object around over and over. I'm not dumb, right? Like, should be able to hunt right now. Okay, now really should be able to hunt. Wouldn't surprise me if I was at like 0% Sandy at this point. Because I don't think we're like perfectly locked in Sandy wise, because the lighting kind of sucks for Sandy in this game since they changed the lighting. It's kind of dark here, so we're definitely draining. We should be at 0%. Probably. But maybe not. That was a single interaction. I think that was another single interaction. I don't want to not have lights. It's so cucked. Makes seeing what the ghost's doing like way harder. Maybe, I don't know, I could transfer the crucifix to the living room and just be in the dark in the living room, I guess. I'll grab another flashlight. And then, since we'll be in the dark in the living room, we'll for sure be draining our sandy. But again, we should be at very low sandy. It's really fucking annoying. It hasn't hunted yet. You serious, dude? You know what? I kind of want to go back to my original spot. So that's another ghost vent we walked into. We've walked in like 5 of them. It's just not hunting at all. Why isn't it even... Why isn't it even trying to hunt? What is this? Are you fucking kidding me? Maybe it's a crazy shade. Even a shade would have hunted in a different room by now. I think it's twins. Okay, I'm gonna transfer the crucifix over. I'm much more confident in being able to hide from the ghost behind this little cabinet. So I think we can safely rule out the Hantu, because it didn't sound fast while it was in its room. It's definitely not a djinn. I mean, not a revenant. It's probably not a djinn. I mean, I think it's the twins. If we get a fast hunt... Yeah, that's a fast hunt right there. Haha, get fucked. Yep, classic twins. A little bit of a pain in the ass. But, you know, sometimes that happens. I don't know what the fuck was happening with the hunt. Alright, it's marked in the book. I'll explain their abilities if I got it right. I might have just been really dumb. No, I'm not.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Don't think I got the bone. It's 240, 270 buccarinos. how much sandy did I lose? 101%? We gained 40%. So we gained 20%. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Shouldn't I have had less sandy than that? Because that would put me at like 60. No, because I started at a lower percent. Oh, I think it was hunting exactly at 49% sandy, maybe? But I surely lost sandy during a hunt. Apparently the bone was in the bathroom. I don't know, I think I might have done it to myself with it not hunting. Which feels bad, man. Could have swore. I guess that kitchen spot is just perfect for the lighting engine. Anyways, so the twins' abilities, they have a few. Their most famous one, the twin interaction, is a little bit weird. Unlike what the name would suggest, I've heard that they just have one ghost model. They have two overlapping, like, radii for where they can do activity. Or I guess two radiuses coming from the ghost. And there's like the true ghost, which is like a tinier radius, and then the secondary one, which is a larger one. There's a chance every time it does an activity, like opening a door or throwing an item or etc, that will do a twin interaction where it throws another thing at basically the same time. I say basically the same time, it's like immediately one after the other. The easiest way to tell the twin interaction has happened is to look at a activity board. So when the screens are not broken, you'll see like a curve of the activity chart where it's going up in EMF level, but then that curve will change angle before it meets the spot, and that's like the indicator, the twin interaction indicator. They have another ability which is less well known, probably, I think. I haven't pulled anyone. And how that ability works is half the time they're hunting as their true self and they're 10% faster than an ordinary ghost. The other half the time they're hunting as their twin and they move 10% slower than an ordinary ghost. There's a 20% speed difference. It's actually pretty audible. But it's very easy to gaslight yourself into thinking it's the twins too, because it's only a 10% difference. It's a 20% difference between it's fast and slow though, which is nice. That is what we employed to see if it's the twins. I sat there in one hunt, it was slow. And then in the other hunt, it was fast. I knew it wasn't a Hantu because even though it was slow, it wasn't fast in its room, and the Hantu has like a ability with speed and freezing temps, which I'll get into next time we face off against Hantu. Yep. I think that's all the twins' abilities. With that all being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time for more Phasmophobia. Goodbye!